morning, ladies and gents. My name is Hyoto, and welcome to Discuss Things and Coffee Thoughts. Been a while, hasn't it? I was planning to do this every day, but turns out I don't have any specific thoughts each morning. However, in the past few days, I have had a one thought each morning, which was slowly constructing into a complete thing. And after yesterday, it kind of did. I'm going to explain a little bit about that later. But the thought is basically towards the media, the news channels, the media outlets, the magazines, everything that is supposed to bring you information. What triggered the completion of my thought was the whole PewDiePie situation. You know, Felix Sjoberg, aka PewDiePie, got in beef with some news media outlets like the Wall Street Journal. He has his partnership dropped by Maker Studios, which is owned by Disney, and etc. etc. You know the story. You probably do if you watch any YouTube. Probably 50,000 channels already did something like this, but my video is not going to be only about him, not just about the PewDiePie situations, although this is basically one of the brightest examples up to date, which to show you how biased the media is, how corrupted, how cherry picking it can be. If you haven't watched the latest video by PewDiePie, I suggest that you go to his channel and watch it, because he explains it perfectly. He explains how they cherry picked through many of his videos just to depict him as an anti-Semite. I watched all of those videos which the media has cherry picked on. I watched every single one of these videos, and they're exactly the opposite of what the media says they are. They're jokes, they're satirical, they're full of sarcasm, everything, and it's just small bits that are being showed just to fill out a joke on a completely different topic sometimes. And it's so funny because those are major news articles. It's not a yellow page or something. It's not some rundown gossip newspaper that you can buy for $1 somewhere. No, these are major news. These are esteemed, well established, with a big name news agencies like the Wall Street Journal, like the Sun, like the Independent, and all those other newspapers. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out a bit of a little more names. However, you have these news articles, you have these news agencies who, with all their staff, all their expertise, all their long years of being in the media business, in the news business, have decided to do this, have decided to cherry pick such a video on a YouTube creator and just depict them, just badmouth him to a completely new level. This is just showing how corrupt the media can be and how it is, because if they're doing that to a YouTuber, to someone who's on YouTube, not the political figure, not a president or something, imagine what they're doing in the other time, how they cherry pick every news that they get. Imagine if they get some material about something and they cherry pick it to look exactly the opposite. You read what they do, you read what they have published, and you say, yeah, this is the news, so this is what happened. But the truth lies somewhere beyond that, because it could be something completely opposite. And you don't know if it is or if it isn't, because you don't have the source material, but you trust the news agency to provide you with the source material. And it's stupid, because this means that you're being led to this information for years. You could have been. I'm not saying that every news agency is like that. I'm not saying that it happens all the time, but it could. Like, we have just been shown that you could be led by misinformation. You could be misinformed about many things, and That makes you think. All the major news articles throughout the years, name it, foreign affairs like the terrorist attacks, domestic affairs, political affairs, financial affairs, everything that has been published by these journals and by other journals, big names. What's what do we believe now? What would you believe? Would you believe the news articles? Hell no, I don't. I'm always looking for the source material. I'm always looking for eyewitnesses. I'm always looking for a raw video or something just to see what's happening. Because when you cut down a video, you can make it look whatever you like. I can show you sometimes. Like I can get one of my coffee thoughts videos, if you would like. I'll get my coffee thoughts video and I'll cut it out. Like I'll do some edits and jump cuts and I'll make it sound completely different. It's easy, even I can do it. And I'm relatively new to the whole editing thing. And I'm just baffled how this is led to happen, because if anything was honest, if justice was honest, if anything, after yesterday's video by PewDiePie, those news agencies have to be closed down immediately, or just investigated on a very, very large scale to see how much information has been kept from the public. Because I'm pretty certain they have did. Because if they can do that to a YouTuber, they have done that before. I'm sure of it, and you would be stupid not to, because PewDiePie is not some political figure or an activist or something. He's just a YouTuber who makes jokes and plays video games. And they decided to attack him. Why? Because he's the biggest and he makes a lot of money. Just because of that. It's not because he toppled the government or something, or released some classified documents. No, he didn't do that. He just makes a lot of money. Yeah, he does make a lot of money. That's something we have to acknowledge. He makes a lot of money. He has a lot of subscribers. Like, he's the biggest YouTuber ever. So I don't know. If they can do that to him, like try to do that to him, because his response was epic, and I didn't expect to be so epic. I think they can do that to a lot of different people and badmouth him. And if you don't have a strong support, a strong follow-up like PewDiePie has, you cannot actually fight that. You'll be alone in the wolf's den. You'll be like, no, I didn't do that, but all the media says you've done that. What are you gonna do? People still believe the news. Personally, I haven't like read the news like you read the news. I've read it and I've questioned everything they write, but this just strengthened my resolve to always look at several different places for the answer. And another thing, this same thing is not. This just doesn't happen about with PewDiePie. There's another tactic that I'm sure you probably experienced if you read the news. Ever since Donald Trump became president, every news article in the world, probably over the internet, over the newspapers, posts a minimum of 5 things he did wrong in that day, or does at the time, or something. Like, I read in the Independent that his hand gestures and eye gestures might be something that he has a psychological problem, something like that. The way he looks at his wife might be a sign of abusive relationship, something, those news like it. And they're all different news, all separate news, and they're bullshit, of course. Like, they're just nitpicking. It's not cherry picking, nitpicking in this case, and they're just doing like this, just to have some material on Donald Trump, just to shove it in our eyes. And after 5-6 articles per day, you just shove it off. Everything that has been written by Donald Trump after 5 or 6 articles which you have witnessed, you just say, oh no, I don't want to read about this guy again, no, not again, and you just pass it by. And that's how you actually miss news. I'm sure you have experienced this. And this is another tactic, that something is being shoved in your face so much that you ignore it, and that's how you ignore really important stuff. And I think that's how many people are being controlled by information. I'm not trying to sound like those nut jobs that are conspiracy theorists. Oh, fuck, I forgot the name. I'm just trying to think freely, to just tell you how it can happen, because I have experienced it happen. And to me it's really funny because there's actual I'm going back to PewDiePie, by the way. There's actual fucking psycho YouTubers who are small time channels who have posted recently videos, like my good friend Gary G uh, just yesterday sent me a video about a guy, like, on YouTube, not on a different website, not on some small website or something, on YouTube. Sent me a video of a guy who has 3 reasons why pedophilia isn't wrong. 3 reasons. He has 3 reasons, and he explains it throughout the video. I'm going to try to post this video somewhere here if I manage, because this is from my mobile, or I'll link it in the description below as well, so you can just see it. And this guy is not joking. This guy is definitely not joking about that. And yet, no news article has written anything about him. I don't know, because he's a small channel, or because he's irrelevant, or because he's just not interesting for them because he doesn't make the money. This is the kind of bullshit I hate, and I hope you hate it as well. Uh, yeah, my colleague just arrived here. I'm doing this in the work, by the way, and as I said, I hope you hate it as well, because we need people to look. Like, the world needs people to see, to hear, not to just accept information as it is. We need informativity. I think that's how the world is. Sorry. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Please watch PewDiePie's video. If you haven't, please watch that other fucker's video, because this is a guy who has to be jailed right away. I'm not a father, but if a father looks at this video, I think he's going to find the guy and just do things to him. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment and a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, and stay fresh.